I don't even know what I have on here. Like I said, I picked this up off of the yard there in Cartersville, and it don't tell me what's on here. All it has is product number, and I don't know what that is. It was picked up from International Waxes in Pennsylvania, so there's no telling what that could be. What is up, everybody? Oh, hey, Mr. Policeman, what are you doing? Keep going. Sorry about that. Anyways, what's up, everybody? Two Wheel back with another video. How y'all are? I hope everybody's good. Yes, I said Two Wheel Trucker. I know it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a video, but here I am. I've been MIA. A bunch of people contacting me, asking me, hey, when's the next video? When's the next video? Well, here it is. Sorry, it's been a long time. I'm just taking a break for a while. Not from trucking. I've still been trucking, but just took a little break from the videoing for a little bit. But now I'm back. No, but for real, honestly, the main reason that I really hadn't been filming anything is, well, there's no other way to say it. Millis had no loads. There was a while. It's starting to pick up now, but there for a while, Millis just didn't have any loads. Freight was down, and I did a lot of sitting, or sitting, not setting. I'm sorry, but I did a lot of sitting rather than hauling. And the places I did go was a lot of the places that I've been to over and over and over. So there just really wasn't anything interesting to film, so I just didn't film. Plus, you know, with the it just sucks sitting and waiting all the time, you know. And they say freight's down everywhere. Man, I'm not gonna be able to get out of here. I knew better than stopping at this truck stop, because it's always hard to get out of here. But anyways, yeah, it's freight's been down everywhere, but you know, a lot of people, you know, adjusting their freight, you know, their prices and stuff like that. You know, some companies just wouldn't drop down and some would. Well, some companies that just wouldn't drop their prices down just didn't get any freight. So that's kind of what it was. But you know, normally when I would drop a load, I'd hit, you know, ready for dispatch, and within just a couple of minutes, you know, 5 minutes at the most, I had my next load. And you know, that was pretty repetitive for a long time since I've been here at Millis. But you know, for a couple of months, it just got to where every time you'd hit ready for dispatch, they'd say no load available, or you're on the list. I mean, there's been times that I've sat well into the next day just waiting on a load. I will say Millis come up with this thing, it's called pay protection. So, you know, it was basically, you know, to counteract things, you know, like the no loads, you having to sit around, stuff that's not your fault. You had to meet a criteria to be able to get the pay protection, but the criteria was pretty easy. You had to be available for 5 days, and you had to utilize your clock. So in other words, you just couldn't take a load that was like 2 hours away or 3 hours away and then just stop for the day. You know, as long as you had a load there, you had to utilize your clock. And you couldn't refuse any local loads. You could refuse, you know, long distance loads, which most of you know by watching my videos before. Being a regional guy, it's not mandatory for us to take out of region loads. They ask us if we want to take them. I take them a lot of times, but you know, so in other words, you could have turned down one of those and it wouldn't have went against you. But if you turn down a local load, then that disqualified you for being available for the kept you from qualifying to get your pay protection, unless you had a real good reason. Now, if you had, you know, a real good reason of why you couldn't do it or something like that, that's different. It was better than nothing. It's really not as much as you would make if you ran all week, but yeah, that's pretty much that. It's been getting better here lately, the past few weeks. It's been getting better. There's been a little bit that I've had to sit here or there, but not really. We're closer to getting back to where we was than we are of being where we got to with no loads, if that makes sense. We're not quite 100% back yet, but I'd say we're about 70%, 80%. But yeah, that's pretty much why I hadn't been filming a whole lot. But we're on the way to Dalton now. I just left the house this morning. I left late. I just wanted to, no particular reason, just, you know, wanted some extra rest this morning and just really didn't feel like getting up and leaving as early as I normally do, so I left later. Is what it is. So I picked up at the Shaw in Thompson, Georgia, and I'm taking it to the Shaw in Dalton, Georgia, Plant 2. Been there numerous times. A lot of you that have been watching my videos probably knows that place just as good as I do. But yep, that's where we're going, and I guess I'm gonna clip the video until we get there. Once I get checked in with the guard, I'll come back on and get it back for y'all. Well, that was a change of plans. So the trailer I picked up, it had some damage to the door. I don't know what happened. It looked like somebody took a sawzall and tried to cut the door. But anyways, I sent it in to dispatch, sent pictures, told them, well, when I was on the way to make my drop in Dalton, they asked me to stop by here in Cartersville, which, speaking of Cartersville, that's where I'm at. I know I did an update video a long time ago about the progress of what they're doing here. The main shop's about done. Actually, I heard that this week, if not this week, next week, they're supposed to be starting to move into the building. They have a little more concrete to pour here in front of me, as you can see. But yeah, that's that. But I'm getting off subject here. They told me to stop in here at Cartersville and see if they can fix the door today. If not, then they told me just drop the trailer here and they would give me another load. But I went and talked to Joe, the shop guy, and he's checking for me to see what they can do. He said they're definitely going to have to replace the door. But, you know, it is what it is. But that's where we're at. So I'm sitting here waiting for the shop to tell me something. And then I'll either be on the way to Dalton with a fixed trailer, or I'll be picking up another load. Y'all stay tuned. Well, it's been interesting. So I had the load going to Dalton. There was some damage on the trailer door. Had to bring it by here to see what they could do with it. They told me they couldn't fix it till actually it's a new day. Yesterday I brought it here. They told me they'd see what they could do with it, and then they said that they had to order a door for it, so they wouldn't be able to fix it until today. So then I got a load. I had to run up to Beaufort, Georgia to Cardinal Glass, pick up from there, and that load was going to Kentucky, to Murray, Kentucky. So on the way back with it, they asked me to drop the load here at the yard because they have a driver that can get it there on time. The load originally, the person that had the load to start with called in sick or something, but anyways, they couldn't do it, so that's why they put me on it. And it was, you know, going to be late. There's no way I could get it there by the time that it needed to be there. But anyways, they messaged me, had me drop it here so another driver could pick it up and have it delivered on time. Well, then this morning, I stay here last night, then I get up this morning and they give me a load that is here on the yard, and it is going to Toyo Tires right here in White, Georgia. It's just right up the road. It's scheduled to be delivered at 10. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. It's just, what's this saying, 6.5 miles up the road. I'm gonna be getting there about 9:14, 9:15. Figure go ahead and get there a little bit early. Maybe they'll take me early, go ahead and get this one unloaded and get on to my next one. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. But I'll catch y'all when we get there. All right, so we're coming up on it. Got 1 mile up here on the right. Never been to this place before. I passed by it several times coming this way, back and forth, but never delivered here. Looks pretty easy. Got a guard shack, check in. I just don't know where the actual check-in door to the building is. Maybe they'll tell me when we get up here. Oh yeah, and I want to apologize for not getting a back when I picked up the glass yesterday, but when I got there, my battery was dead. It's been a while since I did any videos, so keeping track of fully charged batteries or bad batteries and good batteries, I just kind of forgot what's what. And unfortunately, the battery that I started with, it had 100% on it, but then by the time I got to Cardinal to pick up the glass, I tried to turn it on and it just wouldn't come on. So obviously that was one of the bad batteries. That's the bad part about GoPro batteries, they don't last very long. We're turning in right here on the right, gate 3, trucks only. They said there's a guard shack I'll have to get checked into, and they'll tell me where to go. Yep, guard shack up there on top of the hill, pretty easy. Well, let me get checked in here and I'll get back with y'all. Alright, so they got me going to the back of the building, looking at the aerial view. I thought that was the only place to go, right there in the front. So, I must have a special delivery. Anyways, he said that I'll go straight ahead up here. He said when the road comes to an end, it'll go to the left behind the building. I'll go under an overpass, and then where I need to check in at will be right there. He said as soon as I go under the overpass. I think he said R1. Yeah, I see R2 way ahead up there, so looking for R1. Get checked in there, and they'll tell me where to go from there. Wonder what they got there. It is a tire place. Wonder if that's rolls of rubber. I don't even know what I have on here. Like I said, I picked this up off of the yard there in Cartersville, and it don't tell me what's on here. All it has is product number, and I don't know what that is. It was picked up from International Waxes in Pennsylvania, so there's no telling what that could be. I guess that's the overpass way down there. By the way he was talking, I kind of expected it to be like right here. I just feel like I'm somewhere I'm not supposed to be. Oh, all the drive vans and all was up front, got me going around back, which there was a couple on that side there. I mean, I know he wouldn't tell me wrong, but just, I don't know, visualizing everything, I don't see any other trucks back here now, and it just feels like I'm going to the wrong spot. I'm just doing what I was told. Doing what I was told. Stop sign. I'll get to see what's in the back when I open the doors, if I can even tell then. R1, there is R1, all right. Do not block driveway. There's got to be some bay doors right here to the left, I would imagine. Restricted area. Let's see. R1, where do we go? I'll park over here out of the way. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Let me figure this out. Oh, I guess I go right there. But I'll get back with y'all. Alright. In the right spot. Got to go right there to that dock right beside the steps. I'm gonna try to back up and get over that way a little bit more. Get me set up a little better. Which should be no problem to get it anyway, but got my doors open, tandem's unlocked. I don't know, still don't know what I'm hauling. It's bags of something. I don't know what, it's not marked on it what it is. It's not see-through bags. So, I don't know. Something to do with tires. I do know that. Obviously. Alright, let's see if I can't mess this up. Going in a little crooked. I gotta get my trailer over where it needs to be. Let's see, did that do it? I think that might have done it. Oh man. Y'all know I don't like that perfect word, but you know. Oh, come on. Some tandems were tough to slide. This is a old Heartland trailer. I don't know why they took the logos off of it and put our logos on it, but I don't know if you can see in the mirror there the red numbers, the red trailer numbers. You know, ours is black, and we don't have a trailer that starts with 10, so when they gave me this load, I was like, 10? That's got to be a misprint. Then I found out it's an old Heartland trailer that they done peeled the logos off and put our logos on there. But yeah, weird, whatever. All right, but yeah, that's that. Hope y'all like the content. I think I'm gonna clip the video here. It's probably been long enough, but yeah, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and I'll try to do more videos more often now, get back in the routine of making them. But yeah, as always, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If y'all hadn't subscribed already, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you do like this content, please give me a thumbs up. But appreciate you guys. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.